Good morning, Frank Watkins, 2nd of Feb 2023. Just want to focus on a few things that are sort of happening on Facebook. I see a lot of good charts and some good analysis go up there, but a lot of the comments are then very interesting. Like, I think this will happen. I think that will happen. I think it's going up. I think it's going down. And I just probably want to mention, just take your thoughts out of it. I think the whole world at the moment is pretty bearish. I keep hearing about recessions and depressions and all the rest of it. But despite all that negative talk, if you have a look at January, we were up about 500 points. So I do my best not to think and come from the point of view of I know nothing, but how can I have a set of rules and trade without thinking? This EL8, I put this up on Facebook a couple of days ago. I think at this point here, talking about a break of 45, 46, whatever figure you want. It doesn't matter if it's 45 or 46, but that is a breakout. So the way to take advantage of that is just place your order, walk away. Now, we would have been filled the next day. It would have been a breakout. It would have closed back underneath the breakout. At that point, people will jump up and down and say, oh, it's a false breakout. No, at this point now, it is just a trade that you've entered and you now have to manage it. My stop would have been under this most prominent, most recent low. So let's say I'm buying 46, that low is 40, I'd probably be selling at 39 or putting a stop on at 39. So this then doesn't bother me. And today's action as well doesn't bother me. The only thing in front of me now is managing the trade. So my stop would come up to below this low at about 41. And I'm now getting ready to add to a position on a break of 50. I see resistance at 50, so I might add to the position at 51. Other than that, there's nothing on that chart where I've got any sort of buy signal. There's just nothing there. To me, that's the perfect trade. Now, may well end up losing, but I have executed the trade perfectly according to a plan. There's other people now that are asking, what do I do now? It's at 46, it's at 47, it's at 48. Should I add? Or should I buy? Well, for me, the only buy signal was one of these 2 days at 40, what were we, 45 and a half. Kylie, have you got any other stocks that we could run through on that basis?
Yes, I have, and I'm picking these ones because at the moment they are all setting up, I would feel. So I'd like your thoughts on it. The first one is B for Bob, IT.
Biotron. Oh, typical Kylie, we're down in the gutter. Okay, healthcare, like it. Issued cap, under $1 billion, I like it. I will scroll back one day. Okay, 1.4 million traded yesterday, that's okay. It's only $48,000 worth, so it's a little bit thin, but then we come over to the chart. I immediately tend to grab a horizontal. Okay, I'm going to connect that low there and go across there. To my mind, you could easily be in this stock now. Is it too late to enter? It depends on your rules. I would clearly argue it's not too late to enter. the high today is 3.3, high yesterday 3.3. I'm not looking at depth, I'm not day trading, so I could easily just place an order to buy 3.3. My stop would be under this low at about 2.9. So you're risking 0.04 of a cent. I don't see anything really stopping this from getting to 4. I wouldn't be putting any targets on yet, just wait and see. As long as the stop's there, let her rip.
Cool. Okay. What about AGE?
AGE, Alligator Energy. Okay, back up here, 3.3
there's
billion.
so many out there.
Yeah, okay. I do have a rule. I wouldn't enter any stock where there's more than 2 billion. But again, grab that horizontal. The work that's been done back here at 5, there, all across here, and again. So while I do tend to practice what I preach, but I do find this a little bit tempting. But again, the way the market is at the moment, with rampers and pushers and shovers and God knows what out there, maybe I could have a go at that, but with less numbers than I would normally do. But that looks very good. It's getting sorcery. One way or another, something's going to happen on a break of 5. Whether I'm in it or not, I don't know yet. Looks good.
Okay. GRR.
GOOO. Okay, very significant low at 60 cents. There was been a couple of buy signals here. About that 86 level, roughly there, there's an entry. Whether you survived it, whether you stop, but if I'd entered here, my stop would probably be under this green candle. I would more than likely be in it. I'm finding it quite sorcery. I'm finding it quite very tempting. There's a gap up here, $1.35. We're only at $1.05. I can also just box this off now. I do like that patch of consolidation there. If it breaks through there, you've got to start thinking in terms of a target here. Knowing the background of this, it's tempting to bring in a bit more data and have another look at it. I know we had a very good run up there. The dividend through here was fantastic. OBV been very good. They're a producer, materials. There's a lot to like about Grange. So there is an entry. This could rapidly come back up to the high. It could just creep along. No preconceived ideas on that, but there is a good entry, let's say $1.11, $1.12, and a stop somewhere 99 cents, something like that.
Yep.
Looks good.
Yep. Okay. WZR.
Okay. We'll make this the last one. Now that's very good as well. You've got a long-term significant low. You've got a high. You've got a higher low. If we break through even 7.5 without even looking at the 8 cent level, that's quite sorcery too. One way or another, I think there's a fair bit. You could, whoops, where did it go? Buying a break there, 7.5, and potentially even adding to a break of that area, 8 cents. Financials, I'm not sure about financials, but I wouldn't let that put me off. You just got to keep looking at the chart.
While you're in a talking mood, Frank, can I just get you to have a look to pull up CSL for me, please?
CSL, Jesus, this is going to cost you.
I'd like you to tell me what stage you think this one is in.
What stage?
Yeah, so...
I don't know anything about stages. I'm not sure how to answer your question. I've had those two lines across there for ages. Okay, it's in an accumulation phase, but if it were accumulation, I'd rather see on-balance volume rising rather than falling. Again, I mean, people talk about Weinstein phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and whatever, or Elliott 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only thing there for me would be a bit of a close look at a breakout here. Don't think it gets any more simple than that. $303. Joe, have you got that much money?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry I'm not particularly helpful on that. I just won't buy a $300 stock anyway.
Yeah.
But
For a long-term hold on that, I guess it's just...
well, okay, the other thing I'd have to ask there is there not a better stock? Is there a better place to spend $300?
Yeah.
So it's healthcare. I'd probably go straight to the Better Shares website. I'd bring up, no, QFN is financial, QRE. Do we have a, I'd try and find
Just find a healthcare.
ETF and see what's involved.
Yeah.
Okay, you've exhausted me. Thank you all, and we shall talk again later. Cheers. And Kylie,
bye.
thank
See
you.
you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.